From the Ticats Audio Network, this is Ticats Today with RJ Broadhead.
Thanks for checking out Ticats Today, and the Tiger Cats continue to sign or re-sign players, and we're joined now by Felix Garand-Gauthier, fresh off signing a 2-year deal. Congratulations, Felix.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Getting a little job security like that for the next couple of years, how does that feel?
Feels great. Feels good. It was my first time being a free agent, and I was not stressed out, but a little bit anxious, and feels good to be back with the Ticats.
Yeah, for sure. And so, Felix Garand-Gauthier, how's my pronunciation? Because I know at the Ticats Audio Network, we have we try to coach each other, but how close is that?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I will make sure everybody's on the same page. So that's good. I come across. I've done a lot of hockey as well, so I've met a lot of Gauthiers, and they like to be called the GOAT. Do you call yourself the GOAT?
Not now. Give me a couple more years. I don't know.
That's great. So you've played 3 seasons with the Tiger Cats and now signing a 2-year deal. It'll be year 4 and year 5. Is Hamilton kind of home now?
It is. It really is. Yeah. Well, more so.
So for those who can't see, Felix's cat just made an appearance.
Yeah.
He wants to be the center of attention.
Yeah, it feels like home. I've been there 3 years. Hamilton's great. I love the city. I love the organization, everything. We're treated like pro, and that's what I like there. I like personnel and everything, so it feels good.
So where are you right now, Felix?
Quebec City.
And that's your home in the winter?
Yeah, that's where I live, in the frozen tundra there.
It's a beautiful city, though, and in the winter is great.
Yeah, it is. It is. You get to do activities outside, like skiing, and like just enjoy the cold weather. It's different.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's been cold all over, and now we're kind of getting into a thaw, which makes one think about training camp on the horizon. A lot of signings for the Tiger Cats, especially on the, I guess you could call it the interior of the offense. A lot of offensive linemen have signed. Bo's back. JB's under contract now. You're in. How important is it to have that continuity with the interior of the defense? The guys around the football when it's snapped, that you're all coming back.
Yeah, I think our O-line was last year one of our strengths. And with signing all of those guys back, it's going to be like just a continuity in that sense. And yeah, it feels good to be back with those guys. They're all fun. They all we work hard, but we have a lot of fun too in meetings and everything.
For sure. Fullback. It's an interesting position because it's got a wide ranging definition, I guess, maybe depending on the person. Some say, it's a blocking running back or kind of a tight end from the NFL. How do you describe your position that you play?
Maybe more of a H-back. I don't know. I like blocking. I like blocking a lot. Blocking for JB is pretty good too. I like blocking for this guy. He's great. And catching some balls sometimes, but I don't know. My job is more blocking, so that's what I like to do. Playing on special teams too. Yeah.
So why do you like blocking for James Butler? What makes that fun?
I don't know. We always come back on the sideline, sit together on the bench, and we talk about the runs and the plays that we have where you saw something. So that's why I like blocking for this guy.
So your rookie season was 2021. That was the COVID season. You predominantly played special teams, but Nico Kalinic was there at the time, kind of in that tight end fullback role. Did you pick up some pointers from him?
Yeah, for sure. He was great, man. He was an animal on the field. Yeah, I remember him. He was playing 4 special teams, and when the coaches were taking him off of special team, he was mad. He was like, "No, I want to get on special teams." So he was always willing to do more, and that's what I kind of learned from him. You got to do the more you can to help the team. So yeah.
Yeah, and you've continued with special teams as well. Is that a lot on your plate, or are you kind of in the same boat where, hey, whatever needs to be done?
Yeah, whatever needs to be done. I like to play special teams too. And last year I played a little bit less of special teams, but 2021 and 2022, I was on all four special teams. So I'd like to be back on those special teams soon. Yeah.
So you get a lot of praise. I don't know if you hear it, but quarterbacks talk about you a lot. Running backs, JB always gives you a bit of a shout out because statistically, it's not you're not jumping off the pages. But you mentioned the meeting rooms, and how important is that to have the respect of your peers, and they know how important you are to the offense.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Thanks to those guys, but yeah, we're all working together to be the best football team. So, like, if those guys working hard, and I appreciate their work and they appreciate mine. So, yeah.
Do you feel there's a little more offense in your game down the road, or maybe the potential? I know you said you like blocking, but sometimes it's nice to get the football and make an impact. Do you see in the future that might be more part of your role?
Yeah, that might be. Like, whatever, I'm working on my skills all off season long, so I'm gonna be back training camp and show everyone what I can do with the ball in my hand and catching and blocking and everything. So I hope coaches sees it and give me the opportunity to do it. Yeah.
Were you talking about because in high school I think you played a little quarterback, didn't you?
Yeah, I was quarterback high school and Cégep, because we have Cégep in Quebec City. That's how we do it. And then 1 year in college, my first year, I was scout quarterback.
Has that helped you on offense and as a fullback now?
Yeah, probably. Well, the thing that most helped me on offense is that I played my first year in Laval, I played quarterback, and then my second year I played nickelback, so on defense. So that's where I learned a lot. Yeah, I learned a lot that year about all the defensive gap schemes and everything, and that's what helped me the most on offense now, playing fullback.
That's interesting. That makes sense because you kind of know what the defense is going to do now.
Yeah, kind of. Not all the time, but.
Well, were you talking about your quarterback skills? Because didn't you have a play last year? I know it was incomplete, but didn't you? You had a chance to make a toss. Do you want to tell us about that one?
Yeah, that broke my heart, man. We work on that play all since the beginning of the season almost, and we had the opportunity to do it, and we did it. I felt the ball come out of my hand pretty good, and the guy just batted down. So yeah, broke my heart. Sad.
But the potential's there for those kind of plays with
man. Yeah, we don't know. Maybe we're gonna do something different, but yeah.
And I was going through, you haven't had a touchdown yet, right?
No, not yet. The guy's always on my back with that. It's funny because last year Bailey Feldmate played his first game at fullback in preseason, and his first play in offense, he scored. He got a touchdown on his first offensive play. So that was funny. Yeah, the guys were chirping me.
I remember that. Yeah, that was in the preseason. And
yeah,
what does that say about Bailey? He kind of did the same thing as you, but he played a couple of years at linebacker and a lot on special teams, and then last year made that transition to fullback. That can't be easy in the pro ranks to do that.
No, that's not easy. Yeah, I think I helped him a lot on like technical stuff on offense, but man, this guy was playing special teams. He was playing offense, and he was playing on defense too, on short yardage. He was doing it all. Yeah.
Yeah, he's another guy who's re-signed, so that's good. He came in the league same time as you, so you guys have been around each other for a long time, and now you'll work really closely with Scott Milanovich being there a little bit last year. You kind of got used to him. Are you looking forward to having him as the head coach?
Oh, yeah. That's one of the reasons why I came back. I think Scott's great. I like his philosophy and everything, his meeting rooms. It's great. And I like him as an OC too. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good reputation. I think Tiger Cats fans are pretty excited to see what the offense can do this year. I know we're still waiting to see what the receiver core is going to be, but as far as quarterback, running back, fullback, offensive line. That looks pretty good at this point. You won a Vanier Cup in with Laval in 2018.
Yeah.
I was going through that roster. Some pretty good players on that roster that have advanced to the CFL, you included, but the defensive most outstanding player, Matthew Betts, he was on that team, wasn't he?
Yeah, Matthew Betts was on that team. He was incredible in college, man. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen his highlights in Laval. This is a 6-minute or 8-minute of pure domination. Yeah, he was good.
So you're not surprised that he's had the success he's had?
Oh, no. No, I always thought he was going to go to the NFL or something, but fortunately he didn't. But yeah, I knew he was a great player.
With you were a 5th-round pick. So after you were drafted by the Tiger Cats, what was your thoughts? Because 5th round, it's not an automatic you're going to make the CFL, but was it always your dream to play pro football?
Yeah, in my head, I had no doubts I was going to make a team or play in the CFL, and that I could do it. And yeah, really, my first year, I played almost only special teams. But at the end of the year, I started to play a little bit more like 2 fullbacks with Nico and me. And I remember one play in the Eastern semifinal against Montreal that I made a block, and we scored on that play. It was Don Jackson, the running back. And then from that point on, I was like, yeah, I can play on offense too. So from that point on, I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to play offense.
So that was your aha moment. Are there any other highlights that stick out to you?
Yeah, I think that was the biggest one for real. It was the semifinal in the snow. I don't know if you remember that game. It was All Blacks against Montreal, and we scored, and the crowd was just going crazy. So that was one of the best moments. Yeah.
I do remember. I was calling that game, and it was pretty exciting to get that victory and play in the Grey Cup. That was an exciting game too in 2021 in Hamilton.
Yeah.
So close. Does that make you even hungrier that you were so close to winning the Grey Cup in 2021?
Yeah. I want to win a Grey Cup for the city of Hamilton. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I came back to. I really want to win a Grey Cup. That's one of my goals in life. And then 2021, we were so close. And after that, I thought I was like, yeah, I'm going to be back here for sure. Like, I'm going to win a Grey Cup. But the next 2 years were like, we didn't go there. So I realized we're going to have to work harder to be there.
Sometimes that's good though, right? Where it's not coming easy. You know, you have to work for it, but it is attainable.
Yeah, it is.
Like, look at Montreal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really is. And I hope we're going to go back there.
Yeah, it'd be nice to make a trip out to BC in November. That would be a good thing for the Tiger Cats.
Yeah, in a dome. Oh, perfect.
But you're used to the cold.
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah.
Are you one of the short sleeves and shorts guys in practice when it's cold out, or do you bundle up?
Yeah, I usually go no sleeves in practice and in games. One time this year, I put a hoodie on. I was feeling cold that day. After practice, I was like, no, can't do that anymore, man. It's not you.
Were the offensive linemen getting on you for wearing that?
Yeah. The guys were like, Felix, what are you doing, man? That's a fine. I was like, sorry, boy.
Yeah, the inside stories of the locker room. We could talk all day about that.
Yeah.
So training camp's probably, let's say 4 months away. Where are you at with your workouts?
Yeah, I'm working out pretty good. I've started mostly in December. Started to work out in the gym, taking care of the little injuries, but my body's feeling great right now. I don't have anything major. So working in a gym and running, catching balls too, working on my blocks, all my skills. Yeah.
Are you working with other players or with a trainer?
Yeah, we got a trainer and we got a little CFL group. So we're 7 guys, CFL players and CFL draft picks from last year that didn't play in the CFL, but are gonna go to training camp this year. So we're 7. And I mostly work out with Adam Auclair. He was in Ottawa. I don't know if he's gonna go back there, but yeah.
Yeah, and he was part of that Vanier Cup winning team too, I believe.
Yeah, he was.
Any other guys that some fans might know that you're working out with?
Phil Gagnon from he's playing in Montreal. He's a guard. Other than that, Dave Cote, he's a kicker in Montreal.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So going into 2024, what you're seeing? We don't know the team yet for sure, but
Yeah,
what are you feeling about the Tiger Cats in 2024?
I'm feeling like we're gonna have a pretty good run game with all our O-line coming back and JB's coming back and Bo Levi's coming back. So that's gonna be great. I'm sure Bo Levi's gonna do a good job with the receivers too. So I've seen it last year. I've seen some good thing from him, so I trust him.
And just curious with you, and having Bo healthy for a full season, I think is going to make a huge difference.
Yeah, and there's some things that you guys don't see, like in the meeting rooms and everything. He's a coach. Like he's telling guys you should run it like this, run it like that. So he brings a lot more than just on the field.
Yeah, that's so important to have the guy who's been there and won the championships and won the most outstanding players and knows what it takes to get to that next level. I think year 2 is going to be big for Bo. And just curious, Felix, your workouts as a fullback, are you focusing on strength? Are you focusing on speed? Is it a combination? What's your focus this off season to be ready for the regular season?
Yeah, it's mostly a combination of both. We don't do too much like to get big, like power lifting, but we do a lot of strength and speed work too. So we're on the field. Right now, we're running 1 time a week, but later in the off season, we're going to go 2 times a week. And then I catch balls with a level quarterback, so every week too. So yeah.
All right. Well, it's great you're re-signed for a couple of years. Great chatting with you, and I can't wait to see you when the season gets underway.
Yeah, thank you. See you soon.
Felix Garand-Gauthier back for a 4th and 5th season with the Tiger Cats. Late last week, the Ticats signed 5 American players, including defensive back Shabari Davis, receivers Cameron Batson, Kaylon Geiger, and Devin Williams. Williams is 6'5". All 4 of those guys have spent time in the NFL. And they also signed offensive lineman Brendan Bordner. He's also 6'5", but has about 100 pounds on Devin Williams, and that makes sense for the positions they play. And one last thing, the Tiger Cats are looking for the next brand ambassadors to perform on game days and attend community events throughout the season. Auditions will be held March 3rd at Tim Hortons Field. Follow at Dance Cheer Ticats on Instagram for the most up-to-date information. Once again, at Dance Cheer Ticats on Instagram, and that's where you'll get the most up-to-date information. Thanks so much for listening to Ticats Today.